How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to this episode of Rock Talk with Rick. I'm hanging out tonight in the King of the Attic studio with Mr. Frank Crytes.
Cheers, mister.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you? How
Good.
are you doing? Everyone wants to know how you're doing.
I'm doing pretty good.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right on, man. So what's happening in your life these days?
Making babies and stuff. And,
Well, yeah, I heard you had a new baby, eh?
Yeah. 51, making babies.
Holy shit, man. You can still do that.
Well, the mailman's suspect, you know. But I mean, it appears to be me.
Does the baby look like you?
Yeah, yes.
Well, then it's not the mailman then, right? You got the mailman's out of this picture. Anyway, talk to me. What's happening in music? Because I know you.
Well, we got the Black Sabbath Experience band back
That's
together.
what you told me. Right on. That's
the last
great.
show we played was at the Friendship Festival, I don't know, 3.5, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
When I got run over by a van and a trailer. And I'm doing other projects too. I got a little other side band. Jessica, my woman, she's singing in some other little thing. But the BSX band right now has been in full rehearsals.
You told me back you were doing a hip thing or something?
We had the Tragically Hip tribute band with Brad Mullen. But then the COVID stuff hit, and you know everyone.
Just kind of, I know.
Well, some people won't jam during restrictions.
I
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was. I mean, I think the whole group was about 50-50 on it. Some were like, "Let's jam anyways," and some not. But that'll come back whenever. You know.
But
we're young. We can wait. A long time to wait.
You're only 51. You got a lot of time.
We got a lot of time.
You got a lot of time. So the Sabbath, I seen some of the Sabbath stuff, man. You guys do a really good job of it. And who's playing in that band? Hang on, let me tell you. I think I know. Johnny Biller.
Yes.
Dennis Geniak.
Yep.
And Tracy Blades.
Tracy Blades. Yeah. He's Randy Bishop in that
Randy
band.
Bishop in that band.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's his alias.
Yeah.
Alias.
No, that band, I've been doing Sabbath, oh my God, for almost 30 years. Actually, I never ever did Sabbath till when we played in a band, Zigzag.
With Ian.
Ian. Way back when Ian was, let's do some Sabbath. I loved Sabbath when I was a kid. I was like, you guys are setting me up for disappointment here. I ain't touching the Sabbath. It was Ian that was like, dude, you sound like the singer from Sabbath.
Yeah, I know.
Sabbath. So ever since, my God, those were the early 90s.
Yeah, we played quite a few gigs in that.
We did a few gigs after you guys were done with Visions of Fate. Frank moved out
west, and they all moved out west.
And Al Mester and I sort of kind of replaced those guys.
Me and Ian were lonely.
Yes.
We were lonely, looking to do something.
None of us were lonely again after that.
No, but we had some fun. We blew off a few bombs.
You guys blew me up a couple times. Do you remember blowing me up at Hooters?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember.
My mind.
You
was
guys
like
were wild and crazy back then. I was just.
Well, Ian was. I was pretty mellow. I only followed the leader.
Yeah, we'll stick to the story.
He was the wild one. I just went where he went.
Do you remember I used to sit there and freak out? I need an itinerary when the.
Oh yeah.
Remember? And I remember being at Hooters, which had a ceiling about this high.
Yeah.
And I was bending down to pick up a 12-string acoustic for a Sabbath song.
Yeah.
And you guys blew my face up. As I bent down.
Well, I didn't blow your face up.
Someone did.
I think at the time that was the F-Man was running pyro for us at the time. I brought him on board.
I don't know if you guys are mixing saltpeter or what the heck you guys
No, that was actually the preloads.
Yeah.
We were using the preloads in the La Matra system at the time.
I'm absolutely convinced that it was very impressive for the crowd.
Oh, no, trust me, they loved it, right? So you guys are actually rehearsing the Black Sabbath?
We are. We got kind of a end of summer festival party gig happening that I'm not advertising yet because I know I'm kind of worried about people are advertising stuff for summer yet, and I'm not.
No, it'd be cool.
I'm not going to be that kind of guy there's going to be pre-ticket sales for all kinds of concerts, and it's skeptical.
Are you looking at a 2-hour show? 1 hours?
The Sabbath band could easily do 2.5 hours if we really wanted to. I think we got a repertoire of about 26 of the best Sabbath songs. We're also we're starting to learn stuff off Diary of a Madman and Blizzard of Oz. I've always wanted to.
Some Ozzy too. Yeah.
We're gonna do some of the Ozzy stuff. Dennis can tear that shit apart.
Oh, I know. He's a fabulous guitar player. Yes.
And then for Dennis, a fact about Dennis is he never knew any of these old Sabbath tunes, except for the stuff that few songs you heard on the radio.
Yeah.
He's it was kind of mind blowing how he could emulate the tone. I've jammed a lot of people with the Sabbath stuff, And a lot of people will tend to overplay the Tony Iommi stuff. They'll throw whammy bar, or Brad Gillis it out, or whatever.
Yes.
Dennis just has some kind of knack. That whole band, Johnny Biller on drums, Randy, like we drive each other nuts. That's why this band I've been with Johnny for 28 years.
Yeah, no doubt.
28 years. We're like brothers, right? So we argue like.
Well, we seen you guys when I was playing with Chris and Ian. We were doing the Barstool Rednecks thing. We're doing it in the park, and the guy mixing sound. Well, we're not going to say who
they
it
blew
was.
up. They blew up front of house.
Oh,
they
yeah.
They ran us on
And Ian walked up to the sound man and said, and Johnny's just beating the shit out of those drums, and he's such a fabulous drummer.
He is, yeah,
right?
amazing.
And Ian went up to the guy at sound man and said, if my drums sound like that, you better not be here when we come on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you know Ian's a cool guy for him to say that.
Man, the guy's beating himself. He's up there, he's playing, and he's doing rolls, and he's doing his thing, and it was not good.
That was Stage Vision, ladies and gentlemen. Stage Vision was doing sound that day. Stage
you gotta
ding,
mention
ding,
it.
Stage Vision.
Oh yeah, Chris almost took the guy down the block for a little talk too.
Yeah.
So
well,
anyway,
shit happens, right?
Yeah, that's right. Shit happens on shows. Sometimes it goes your way, and sometimes it doesn't go your way. That's the music business. But you guys are hoping to, after all this COVID crap goes away, you're hoping to get back to playing live shows.
I'm hoping to get back to playing live shows. I'm mainly doing it, the Sabbath band for some reason. Like we span everything from the first album to like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Everything's 2 key. Like these guys got to bring out 5 different tunings. That band really always puts me in shape. I'm COVID fat right now as hell.
Everybody else.
Right? Yeah. I'll lose 15 pounds just singing in that band.
No doubt.
So right now it's for me personally, we hadn't played since I had the accident there. It's been 3 or 4 years now, and getting in shape, getting our chops up. I'm skeptical about what's going to happen. I'm not sure. I'm trying to be open-minded about it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I want to be ready.
Yeah, no doubt.
So right now it's like I said, we have an end of a summer festival type of show.
Are you looking for management to book gigs or anything?
We
like
were
that
in the process of getting for all this stuff before my accident actually happened. And like I was run over by a van in a trailer. It's a long story. It took me 2-3 years.
And you're still here.
I'm still here. Yeah. It's
well, that's a good thing, man. Right? Yeah. You're still here. Right?
You guys are still here.
I'm still here.
That's amazing. That's more amazing than me being still here.
I'm still
so
here.
I don't know. I'm up in the air. Yeah, we are. I think that we're a festival type of band. We're not really a band that's going to play in a chicken wing joint. You know. We all play in bands that do that on the side.
Yeah, on the side.
Right.
You can go play wherever. Yeah.
So the whole business is kind of up in the air right now. So we'll see. I just want the band. We're gonna do a few live streams and we got a few ideas. The Sabbath stuff, to go learn 26 songs, it's really hard on memory.
Yeah, no doubt.
Just because they're such a riffy band and there's similarities in songs, you get confused.
Yeah.
So
and when you're 51, you get even more confused. Eh?
Yeah, I find I'm not confused. I blame it on those guys, but all 3 of those guys
blame it on those guys.
Blame it on me. So that's
then you got to turn it around. I'm saying, hey, I didn't screw up here. You guys screwed up.
And I play drums for Scotty Cooper too. So
you do the Scotty.
It's the Black Sabbath band, but me on drums.
You guys are like intertwined, like crazy, eh?
Yeah. Well, we try to keep it all together. It's less guys
like
call up.
All in the family. Anyway, anybody you want to say a shout out to, Frank? You want to?
Hey, people of America. That's about it, man. I'm glad you guys are here.
Anything else you want to talk about? You want to try to get in on this episode?
No, I'm curious. You know what? Ask you guys any questions.
Sure.
How are you guys doing?
You can ask me questions.
Because I'll tell you guys, these guys, Ian, you. Well, Chris, I'm not quite sure if he was a wild motherfucker, but you guys are wild.
Well, he was, trust me.
Chris was a wild motherfucker.
I've known him
He's
for 40
so calm
years.
right now. I don't know.
Oh yes.
So that's what's more interesting. Like you guys seem to be doing well. I would have lost $5 over this. Like, for sure.
We mellowed out, man.
Yeah.
We mellowed out over the last, I don't know, 30 years.
Because when I think of you guys, I think about. See, I'm younger than you guys.
Yeah.
And back in '89, 1990, back in the Atlas Hotel and Uncle Sam's. This place reminds me of a miniature. Uncle Sam's. Like the circuit was something different that people don't understand now. And you guys are part of that. Me as a younger guy coming in to jam with you guys. I've seen you guys backstage at festivals. We've talked. We've become friends.
Yep.
We ended up jamming together.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But, you know, some people might be watching this show and don't understand. You guys come from an old era.
Oh, yeah, we come from...
We made more money than people working at Atlas Steels back then.
And Steve O'Brien was on the show months back, and me and Steve were talking about, even Steve said, we probably seen the last of the really good rock era where you'd had 400 people in a club or whatever. It's
500 people a night at Atlas, right? Right downtown Welland.
I know.
Remember 1 p.m., all the cars and everybody
yeah.
leaving, and then you weren't going to be a basement band that's going to jam for 6 months for the first time and play there. You're going to jam in your basement for years.
Yeah, it was hard to get into that place.
Yeah,
you had to pay your dues to get in there. That's just the way, and we were talking about before you came on about once we get back to doing playing, I was talking to a couple other people about it, other musicians too, about it, that the pay's probably going to be, everybody that was making $1 1/4 is probably making $50 after all this BS.
Oh, that's I'm not doing it for money anymore. I've done half decent in the entertainment business through working for Metalworks.
Yeah, that's the way I am.
All that stuff for years.
Played for money or overhead. I'm good about it, man.
We need to keep our chops up to keep these kids in check.
That's right, man.
Because these kids are getting into bars right now. Like old farts like us.
I know,
gotta
man.
keep these guys in check. Anyways, that's all about it.
That's good, man. I want to say thank you to Frank Crytes for being on the show tonight.